From bizarre visual shock to casual broadcast destruction, Steve Martin redefines standard talk show rules.
Okay.
Hey, now it's show business.
I get so hungry after a monologue.
Well, you work hard.
Yeah, it is hard. You come out here and you sweat and people don't realize. Plus, it's dinner. Can I have a menu, please? Thank you. How's the hamburger? Is that good? I think I'll just have a salad and a hamburger and some Roquefort on the salad.
Thank you.
Anyway.
He treats the prestigious stage like a private living room, pushing audiences into supreme absurd confusion.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've had a request from Mexican Hairless to, Okay, I've had a request from a Mexican Hairless to play a little tune on the dog whistle, and I want to do this for you. Now, this is ultra high frequency. You won't be able to hear this, but the dogs really get into it. So here we go. Little doggy jazz. Let's get it on now.
Breaking every established format, his abstract experiments generate intense, uncomfortable tension and pure comedic genius.
Tell me when to go.
All right, ready, get set. You gonna go.
That's a new record. How many seconds?
That's 14.
14 seconds to destroy the Rubik's Cube. Who would have thought?
That's a new record.
With unmatched arrogance and brilliant meta-humor, this wild guest creates an unforgettable legacy of absolute chaos. One, pure abstract genius. Steve Martin destroys traditional television rules. Treating television as an experimental laboratory, Steve Martin manipulates viewers with supreme confidence. An absurd crowd participation question approaches.
Well, thank you very much. Got a lot of people here. How many people are here tonight? Just out of curiosity, raise them up. Okay, well, we're going to... One other question before we start. How many people do not enjoy raising their hand? This is just a curious thing for me. You do not enjoy it. Okay, let's get going now. Oh.
This reverse interaction establishes a new standard for abstract performance art. Sudden self-sabotage creates pure, unpredictable chaos next.
I recorded an album a couple of months ago, and 2 days from tonight, that will be this coming Thursday, we're going to erase it. So, it's going to be erased. Okay. That's right. Professional comedian, can't trust a thing I say. Oh, my shoelace is untied.
Through bizarre physical actions, the guest destroys all faith in his promotional statements. A dark, emotional story follows.
This is a dumb thing to talk about, but I gave my cat a bath the other day. And I'd always heard that you weren't supposed to give cats baths, you know? But my cat came home, and he was really dirty, and I decided to give him a bath, and it was great. If you have a cat, don't worry about it. They love it. He sat there. He enjoyed it. It was fun for me. The fur would stick to my tongue, but other than that, it was really great. So, all right. Here we go. You have to forgive me because whenever I tell that joke, I get kind of depressed. I shouldn't talk about this, but it was my old girlfriend's favorite joke, and you know, sometimes after this show, I'd come home. We were together about 3 years, and I'd come home and tell it to her, and she'd laugh, and I get kind of sentimental because she's not living anymore, and that's... And I guess I kind of blame myself for her death. I shot her. Okay, that's...
Transforming innocent pet care into supreme comedic violence shocks the studio audience. An aggressive fake backstage tantrum explodes soon.
Working with this curtain? I asked for a regular curtain. Could I get... I'm sorry, I got a little angry there. I asked for a different mic than this. I was working with a Sony 1200. I've got Could I get a close-up shot? Hey, I'm sorry. I'm a little angry, I guess. I've kind of exploded. I'm really... I'm sorry. Hey! Okay, let's get moving now.
To parody arrogant star behavior demands exceptional acting skills. Deflated animal props create an uncomfortable visual gag next.
Oh, now I do a bit in my act where I make balloon animals, and it's really funny, and everybody laughs and everything. And I had a request to do it tonight, and then I was going to do it, but then I remembered I've done it on the show before, so I was a little confused. I hate to repeat material, yet, you know, I wanted to do the thing, so I've made a compromise. I'm going to make balloon animals, but I'm not going to blow them up. I think this will be...
Because he ignores traditional magic rules, this bizarre presentation generates incredible laughter. A massive broadcast hoax arrives soon.
The real thing I wanted to do tonight, I have a great joke we can play on 100,000 people. Now here's how it works. Right now, watching television, there's about 20 million people. And out of those 20 million, about 1 million of them are flipping around, trying to figure out what to watch, and see who's on Carson tonight, you know. So what we do is, every 10 seconds, 50,000 new people tune in, and they don't know what's happening, they just tuned in. So what we'll do is we'll wait 10 seconds, and I'll start being really weird. And telling jokes that have no punchlines, you know, and you just laugh like crazy, like they're the funniest jokes you've ever heard, you know, I mean, more, this guy is great, he's killing them. And the people coming in will think they're wrong. It's like, he must be good, I don't know. Must be the new humor or something. So we'll wait 10 seconds, we'll go into it, just about a standing ovation, that's all I'm looking for. We'll close with a big song, okay? We'll wait 10 seconds, I'll give you a cue like this and we'll go into our funny comedy joke. Won't that be fun? Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You're beautiful. Thank you. What a great crowd. Okay. Okay, got a cute story for you. Wouldn't it be funny if you went home to repair your TV and there was a banana in it? Thank you. You're beautiful. Got another story for you. Hey, what a great crowd. Fella comes home, opens his refrigerator. There's a clown in his refrigerator. Well, no. He looks at the clown looks at him, the fella says, I didn't expect to see you in there. Thank you.
2. The weirdest Steve Martin interview, performing an absurd silent routine.
How do you do that? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've had a request from Mexican Hairless to, Okay, I've had a request from a Mexican Hairless to play a little tune on the dog whistle, and I want to do this for you. Now, this is ultra-high frequency. You won't be able to hear this, but the dogs really get into it. So here we go. Little doggy jazz. Let's get it on now.
Steve Martin alienates human viewers with absolute conceptual brilliance. The Strange Origin appears next.
And I've begun to realize that in order to succeed in television, you have to appeal to everybody, you know, from the garbage collector right on down to the business executive. And I realize that there's one group I'm just not appealing to. In fact, very few people have even tried to appeal to them: dogs. Now, a lot of dogs watch TV, you know, and there's nothing really on that they can enjoy, you know. Maybe a couple of dog food commercials, and that's it, you know. So I took it upon myself, and I worked up a comedy act for dogs. Now, I know that sounds stupid, but I did the act for my dog, and he went into hysterics. And he went and got some of the neighbor dogs, and I did the act for them. And they were on the floor, rolling with doggy laughter.
Through unprecedented dead air, the comedian challenges standard television pacing conventions. An anti-human punchline follows this strange setup.
Comedy act for dogs. Here we go. Well, good evening, poodles and collies. You know, Bowser and Fido was walking down the street one day, and Bowser spotted this big dish full of dog food. Well, he went over and took a big bite of it, leaned over to Fido and said, "This stuff isn't fit for a human."
Excluding the studio crowd creates a masterpiece of awkward tension. A deadpan scientific explanation about aquatic life approaches.
I knew that animals needed entertainment, and I got into fish. Because they're bored, you know?
They got it.
All they do, they go through the ceramic tunnel. And then it's just like, what else is there to do, you know? But they don't have an attention span.
That's right.
So I gave up on them, and I would go to the zoo, you know, and try different animals out and see what they'd laugh at, you know. And I'd settled on dogs.
Dogs are the easiest to get to.
Good audience.
Yeah. What else? What else have you been doing? What would happen if they'd all just walked out?
To analyze underwater attention spans requires absolute commitment to nonsense. A disastrous magical education segment arrives soon.
First, I was going to show you the false shuffle.
The false shuffle.
Yeah, this is, if you're playing cards and somebody does this, you have to be watchful. Now, a normal shuffle looks something like this. Now, this is an honest shuffle. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the false shuffle is about the same, only you keep the cards about a foot apart like this.
So watch out for that, is what you're saying.
You see somebody do that.
Watch out for that.
Now, the other thing...
It's a good tip.
The other thing that's really important is bottom dealing. If you see somebody deal from the bottom. Now, I'm going to show you. This takes years of practice, and I'm not really that good at it, but I can do it. I'm going to deal around the table once, dealing from the top. And then the second time around, I'm going to deal from the bottom and see if you can see.
Spot the difference. And it's exceedingly difficult to do.
Here we go. This is from the top.
Right.
Here we go from the bottom.
That's good. If you see anybody doing that also, that could be a giveaway there.
Because he exaggerates amateur mistakes, this card demonstration becomes pure physical comedy. The host executes a brilliant counterattack next.
Well, that's all right. And on the count of three, I want you to name your card out loud. Your card will fly from the deck, circle around the room, come back, land on stage, and do the mambo right before you leave. So would you please name your card out loud?
The 14 of spades.
That is the dirtiest trick I've ever...
That's what it was. It was...
14 of spades? How about 2 sevens? Was it the 14 of spades?
Yes.
Yep. Well, that's cute. I don't like it.
His confident persona shattered, the guest accepts bitter defeat from the veteran host. This conceptual broadcast remains an unmatched treasure. 3. Pure unscripted chaos. Steve Martin destroys the talk show format.
Steve, this is Trudy. Don't be embarrassed about the other night. It can happen to any guy.
Hello, Steve. This is Victoria. Don't be embarrassed about the other night. Any guy. It doesn't mean you're not a man. Talk to you later.
Steve, this is Bill.
Exposing intimate humiliation to millions, Steve Martin destroys his own masculine image. A reversed financial boast appears next.
I'm kind of excited tonight. I have a book coming out, and I'm pretty proud of it. It's psychological work. It's called How to Get Along with Everyone. I didn't work on it alone. I worked with this other jerk ex-friend of mine, and so I hope you get that. But that's it. No, seriously, I do have a book coming out. It's titled How I Turned $1 Million in Real Estate into $25 in Cash.
Through this bizarre failure brag, the comedian mocks standard motivational literature. Complete narrative nonsense arrives soon.
I hope you get that. So, we ready now? Okay, let's go. You know, I kind of think comedy should be based on real experience. So, right now I'd like to do a little thing that happened to me titled The Day the Dopes Came Over. I was sitting at home, peeking through the blinds at my neighbor's wife, minding my own business, when I heard a knock at the door. "Who's there?" I shouted. "We don't know." I knew immediately that the dopes had come over. I opened the door and invited them in, glad to have company even if they were a bunch of dopes. "Well, what brings you by this way?" "Yup." "Would you like some coffee?" "No, thanks. I think I'll just sit here and suck on this table." He clamped his lips firmly around the table, but still listened intently to the rest of our conversation. "Gall," said one dope. "How long have we been here?" "Oh, about 2 minutes." "Gall, we should have left hours ago." And they packed up some of my things and lumbered out. "Goodbye, dopes," I shouted. And the dopes turned and shouted back, "Goodbye, you big stupid idiot."
Ending a story with such absurd physical behavior abandons all logic. An indecent magical wardrobe malfunction approaches.
You always see these magicians come out and they do these production tricks, but they always have on these big coats and everything, and you know pretty much where it's coming from. But I'm going to do a trick tonight that kind of gets around that problem. I picked this up. I was in Egypt this morning, and I learned this trick, and I'd like to do it for you now. So here we go. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go. Hey! Hit it. Perfect. All right. Okay, here we go. We still on? Okay. No problem on that. All right. Here we go. Okay. Pretty good tan, huh? Yeah. I've been working on this all summer, boy. Cost me plenty to get it, but I'm pretty proud. Okay. Isn't it funny how it's okay to take off your pants if you have on funny underwear? If I had regular underwear on, people go, "Oh, no." Funny underwear, they go, Okay, here we go. There we go. Thank you.
To strip on stage requires incredible commitment to visual shock value. An arrogant broadcast interruption follows next.
I thought this would be an interesting thing to do on the Tonight Show, which we're on now. When you're in show business, you have to have an answering service. And because you're out of town all the time, and calls are constantly coming in for work and things like that. So you have to have an answering service, but the ones that you hire for like $35 a month are really poor. You know, you call them, they go, "Hold, wait, hold." So you can't understand. So I bought a telephone answering machine that answers your phone. And this is a little beeper.
I see.
And you play this into the phone and it retrieves your calls, and you can leave it's a recording. You leave a little recording and with a little joke if you want, which I have on mine. And
A little humor when people call.
Oh, yeah. And then they can leave a recorded message. So I thought it'd be interesting to do it on the Tonight Show. I haven't been home for like 2 weeks, so there should be
Do you
messages.
actually call them?
Yeah.
to call them up here on the show and get the messages.
Well, I didn't know what this
So
was.
that's
I
why
saw
we
it, and I
rigged
didn't
this
know.
up.
All right.
And I thought it'd be interesting for the people to...
We checked it out before, and somebody said the phone company could put a line in.
Yeah. I thought it'd be interesting for people to hear what a professional comedian in show business, kind of messages that they get. So,
Let's give it a
give them a
try.
call. Ready? Now, the first thing you'll hear is the recorded message, which is me, and then I beep this, and you'll hear it rewind, and then the messages will play back.
Because he treats live television like a private living room, the host becomes a hostage. Hilarious, escalating disasters conclude.
Hello, Steve. This is Fred down in the garage. Yeah, we were able to fix that lighter. No problem at all. Cost about $8, I guess. Please call when you get in.
All right.
Steve, this is Jimmy Hoffa. Give me a call when you get a chance.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow.
It's my cat.
Steve, this is Trudy. Don't be embarrassed about the other night. It can happen to any guy.
Hello, Steve. This is Victoria. Don't be embarrassed about the other night. Any guy. It doesn't mean you're not a man. Talk to you later.
Steve, this is Bill. Don't be embarrassed. Steve, sorry to bother you again. This is Ernie down at the garage. You know that cigarette lighter that we fixed? We have a real problem down here. It's really the whole electrical system of the car. It's going to cost you about $350. Call me right away, will you?
Meow, 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 meow.
Call back.
Cat. Call back.
Steve, this is Ted. I found your earring. Bye. Hello, Steve. This is Ernie down at the garage again. You know, this car, we're having all sorts of problems with it. We're going to have to junk it out. It's going to cost me about $8,000. However, Steve, we were able to save that lighter. Come down.
4. Steve Martin pre-records his Oscar win. Transforming a promotional interview into meta-television, Steve Martin constructs an anti-Hollywood experiment. A chaotic puzzle destruction begins next.
You tell me when to go.
All right, ready? Get set. You gonna go.
That's a new record. How many seconds?
That's 14.
14 seconds to destroy the Rubik's Cube. Who would have thought?
That's a new record.
Through this absurd physical gag, the comedian establishes intense, unpredictable energy. An insecure, narcissistic facade appears soon.
Well, I'm
Just fine, huh?
awesome.
Oh, you certainly are.
Everything's awesome. You've seen those, there always a football, the movies of football, and they always in slow motion, they have a guy with a deep voice. The awesome passing display of the Detroit. They weren't prepared for the awesome rush of the public. I saw a TV commercial for a car, a foreign car, and it said, the 1982 Ferguson, it's awesome. So I figure if that's awesome, hey, I'm awesome.
Why not? You can be as...
Repeating one specific adjective creates supreme, uncomfortable tension. Public self-humiliation follows this bizarre character choice.
Oh, I feel embarrassed because the reviews,
I've read some very good reviews.
have been very
I've
good
read
from
some
the
very-
heavyweights.
Yeah,
Have been
biggies.
very good, and it's embarrassing.
Yeah, it must be.
And people call me and they say, "Did you read this?" You know, and I go, "Oh, it's just it's
Yeah.
horrible." One guy called me up. I was so embarrassed. This is stupid,
Yeah.
but I wet my pants. It was so embarrassing.
You're kidding.
Really?
Just from reading the review?
Yeah. And so I knew. I said, "I come out here. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about Pennies from Heaven. Johnny's going to read the reviews, and I'm going to be embarrassed." And so that's why
I
we
don't
like-
have one here. Do it. Just,
I mean, don't read that.
Martin's performance has a chilling intelligence.
Stop!
He's a haunted man with his arrow collar look, nice guy grin, and desperate yearning eyes.
Yearning eyes!
Yes.
I've got yearning eyes!
Yearning eyes.
You know what that's worth in the movies?
Yeah.
Millions!
Awesome. Awesome. Here's
Don't
another.
read anymore.
Pennies from Heaven is a rejuvenating landmark achievement in the evolution of Hollywood's music.
Stop it!
Well, maybe one more.
No, wait.
Maybe
Whatever
one.
you do,
What?
don't read this one. Wait a minute. Don't read that right there.
I think it's the movie of the year.
Wait a minute. Now you got to read that right. You can't say it's not. He says, I think it's the movie of the year. It's not. I think it's the movie of the year. It's, I think it's the movie of the year. Maybe Ed should read
Yes.
that.
He's got the voice. You're right. Training.
I would say that definitely this is the movie of the year.
Hey, I think that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
All right, now. This is Pauline Kael from the New York.
Well,
This is so
I don't know.
embarrassing. Go ahead.
Well, when he calls up a song, he has an expression of eagerness and awe. Yeah, and it goes on. Seems to his a wild-eyed intensity here that draws you right into Arthur's depression, desperation, and his lies. Did he get that embarrassed again?
To force a legendary host to read brutal insults demands unmatched courage. Delusional award paranoia arrives next.
I realized that with the interviews, the reviews, I'm a natural to win the Oscar.
Right.
I mean, it's just, I'm going to get it because they overlooked me for The Jerk.
Right.
And they want to give it to me for this.
Right.
So I went home, I started writing my acceptance speech, and it turned out so good
Yeah.
that I got worried that what if something happens to me before Oscar night?
Because he fears sudden death, the guest manipulates the broadcast for personal insurance. An arrogant fake victory concludes.
I could be run over by a bus. There could be a million things go wrong, and then I wouldn't get to give my speech.
Go into the audience quickly.
Okay,
Go
I
into
will
the
give the
audience.
speech tonight. Then they can roll the tape on the night of the Oscars in case anything happens to
Absolutely.
me. You're the host.
Real quick.
Here we go.
All right. Okay. The winner for this year's Oscar for Best Performance in a Motion Picture, Pennies from Heaven, is Sir Steve Martin.
I didn't expect this. I did it all myself. I don't have anybody to thank, not mom and dad or the people behind the camera. It was just me. But the competition this year, De Niro, Brando, Pacino, Hoffman.
His ungrateful tears flowing, the fake winner mocks genuine cinematic icons. This surreal performance redefines standard talk shows. 5. When a guest insults the host, the funniest Steve Martin interview.
November 12th, 1985. Very funny appearance. Did longer than usual because things were going so well. Doc, exciting, colorful, and vibrant. Ed was hilarious. Johnny just didn't seem to be there. In fact, he wasn't there. It was Jay Leno.
Erasing the veteran host, Steve Martin achieves ultimate comedic betrayal. The strange notebook origin appears next.
I do have an idea because I always keep a diary of the show and you know how I did and what material I used and how it went over and things. That's interesting. Yeah, I've always kept that with all my
diary?
My whole career. I bring it down with me and like after the show I'll make quick notes on how it went so I know what I did so I don't, God forbid, ever repeat any material.
This private record keeping transforms a standard interview into an ego presentation. A recurring disrespectful insult approaches.
Let's see, here's one. December 8th, 1980 for a Tonight Show. Good show, went well, lots of laughter. Ed, very funny. Johnny seems sluggish.
To repeat one specific negative adjective generates supreme uncomfortable tension. Live historical revision happens soon.
Well, there it is.
How about Tonight Show now?
Well, I will
you
fill
do
out.
After the show, you will
I will fill
in
out.
how...
I may as well do that now.
Yes, why not? That's all.
Mind if I borrow this?
No, please.
Let's see.
The old diary up to date here.
So it'd be August 30th,
August.
1989.
Right.
Great appearance. Top of my form. Audience loved me. Just underline that. Not only is the comedy funny, but it has depth and meaning. Much of the audience actually felt moved and laughed through their tears. Let's see. Johnny.
2 G's, I believe. Sluggish, right.
Because he dictates his own triumph, the present moment becomes pure fiction. Bizarre child interaction advice arrives next.
Right, that I would teach them, and every morning the little girl would go, and the little boy, Jason and Allison, they'd go, Steve, and they'd run at me. This was all rehearsed. We'd do it in front of people. And as they'd run toward me, I'd put my hand on their heads and throw them to the ground.
Through absurd physical violence against youth, the guest shatters his wholesome image. This entire experimental broadcast remains a masterpiece. 6. Steve Martin ruins Christmas on The Tonight Show. Rejecting holiday cheer, Steve Martin transforms into a toxic guest. A hostile host confrontation begins this nightmare.
Well, actually, I'm not in a very good mood at all. And I would appreciate it if you would just leave me alone, because I'm very angry.
What's the problem?
And I'm not in the mood for any of your questions.
This unprovoked anger shatters the standard polite talk show atmosphere. Bizarre outrage over a fan compliment follows.
What happened? Did somebody on the staff reach your band?
No, I was standing backstage about to come on, and this guy comes up to me and says, Steve, I want you to know I really enjoy your comedy, and thank you for making me laugh over the years.
To view sincere praise as an insult shows brilliant character commitment. Unjustified physical violence against viewers approaches.
The Riviera, that was a lot of fun, but, you know, I can't believe what happened to me. I won't have to wash my hands.
What is going on?
And there's a guy back there, this is a different guy, and he says, you know, I saw your film, and I thought it was really funny. It's like I need that, right, before I come out here. What is with these people?
He meant it as a compliment. He likes you. That's a compliment. I don't understand.
Maybe I shouldn't have slugged him.
Through casual assault admissions, the comedian embraces complete villain status. A disturbing criminal confession arrives next.
It's been a bad year for me. Actually, quite good.
Really?
You know, playing this movie, Dirty Rotten Scoundrel, I actually became a Dirty Rotten Scoundrel. Sorry. This year I lied a lot to people.
You yourself?
Yes, and I cheated money from my friends. Oh. I stole things from supermarkets. I'd pick up the cats, twirl them around by the tail. The movie kind of affected me.
Confessing to animal abuse destroys his remaining public goodwill. The ultimate holiday rejection happens soon.
Still a little, you're depressed, you know. Obviously you're depressed. It's holiday season. Some people get depressed. You're not in the true Christmas spirit.
Who cares about Christmas? Like I need that, right? Humbug, right, thanks.
Well, I'm sad to hear that.
Because he attacks sacred traditions, the studio audience experiences hilarious shock. Hypocritical innocent behavior concludes this disaster.
Hi, Santa.
Have you been a good boy, Stephen?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Haven't done anything wrong.
No, not really, no.
Haven't told any lies.
No. Sorry, I...
Been kind to animals. Well, that's good. I was just checking.
Thank you. Santa? Can I sit on your knee?
I think so, of course. Here, sit down, my boy. Now.
I'd like a puppy. Some stationery supplies. And a duck.
I think that can be arranged. Well, Merry Christmas, Stephen. Merry Christmas, John.
And Santa?
7. The birth of abstract comedy. Steve Martin's bizarre stand-up debut. Introducing his abstract genius, Steve Martin tests complete audience obedience. A bizarre anatomical observation arrives next.
Sort of a comedy impression. All comedians do impressions, but this is one you don't see very often. This is my impression of the incredible shrinking man. Now, in order for me to do this, you have to close your eyes just for about 3 seconds, and then open them again, and you will see right before you the incredible shrinking man. So everyone, close your eyes. Everyone home, close your eyes. I'll tell you when to open them. Okay, open them.
Through strange biological theories, the comedian destroys standard observational humor. Extreme political solutions approach.
You know, if just one thing had been different, life would be totally weird. Like a simple thing, if instead of having 2 arms, we just had 1 arm right in the center of our body. That would totally put an end to show business, because how would people clap?
Solving global crises with minor traffic punishments shows pure comedic insanity. Disgusting self-defense advice follows.
You know, seeing all these people, there must be 500 people in here and there's millions of people watching at home, I really began to realize we have a population problem. So I gave it some thought, and I came up with a fantastic solution to the population explosion. It's so simple.
To defeat street criminals requires supreme physical disgust. An impressive fake sound demonstration begins soon.
I have a lot of good ideas, actually. Take mugging. That's a problem, right? Getting robbed on the streets. Well, I realized that muggers don't like to rob you if they think you're crazy. So let's say you have $10 and you want to walk down the street with it. First, you wet your pants. Then you wear a tie and set it on fire. But if you don't want to get that involved, a much simpler thing, the moment you are aware you are being robbed, throw up on your money.
Because he lacks actual audio equipment, his vocal routine creates magnificent chaos. An absurd bird imitation concludes.
Or sounds.
That's one thing I never could do is, you know, I'd watch Jonathan Winters and all those guys, and they'd have these fantastic sound effects, and it would make a story come to life, you know, so I really wanted to learn that. I worked up a sound effects, but totally using just my own voice, no artificial means or anything like that.
How'd it go?
Well, I'll do it for you. The mic in there.
You want to download it?
Yeah, you really have to have it in the throat to get this. Well, I woke up this morning and had a bowl of cornflakes. Then I went down and started up the car. Then a motorcycle gang charged up. But fortunately, the atom bomb went off.
What's that?
I can do any sound.
This ridiculous farm animal routine forces veteran host reactions. Complete abstract triumph ends the broadcast.
You know,
yes.
You just fool them.
I used to cluck like a chicken when I was a kid, it's true. But down here.
Hated it.
Would you like to hear it?
Needed the eggs.
We just, no, let's hear it. No, I used to drive me nuts. That was my biggie. Oh, I'd sit in school and you...
8. Pure, arrogant comedy. Steve Martin becomes the love god.
Okay.
Hey, now it's show business.
I get so hungry after a monologue.
Well, you work hard.
Yeah, it is hard. You come out here and you sweat and people don't realize. Plus, it's dinner. Can I have a menu, please? Thank you. How's a hamburger? Is that good? I think I'll just have a salad and a hamburger and some Roquefort on the salad, I guess. Thank you. Here's what we got. A lot of new people on the show.
How, is all right?
Oh, it's really good here. The fact that, when you redesigned the set and everything and made it into a restaurant, it's so fabulous.
It's going to have a nice view. It's kind of like,
Because, you're on, people don't know this, but we tape the show at 5:30 in the afternoon.
Right.
And it's right at dinner time.
Right, I've never thought of that.
This is good for me.
You actually get hungry.
Shattering time illusions, Steve Martin transforms a national studio into a private diner. An arrogant alter ego appears next.
I know. You want to be like me. A love god. The kind of guy women love to be with on a date. Because I am so suave. Whenever I go to pick them up at their door, I always take their hand and shove it right down my pants.
Through inappropriate physical demonstrations, this delusional character redefines terrible dating advice. A disastrous parental interaction follows this chaos.
And it's a good idea to always have something nice to say to her parents, like, "Well, Mrs. Johnson, I see where Lucy gets her breasts."
Targeting family members generates extreme discomfort. Absurd infidelity excuses arrive soon.
Now I'm going to share with you guys the most important thing you'll ever know about women. What to say to her husband in case he catches you in bed with his wife. What I always do, I leap out of bed, look him straight in the eye and say, "That will teach you to send in your census form late." And here's a good alternate. Maybe you can help me. I was looking for my boat.
To escape a cheating confrontation demands profound nonsense. Bizarre bar seduction techniques follow.
I'm going to teach you something that all men would like to know. The techniques I use to pick up women at the swinging singles bars. So here we go. Thank you, miss. Crazy guy. Well, pardon me, miss, but you do things to me that I can't do to myself. Okay, let's try one other way. Well, I love tomatoes, and you have a couple. Say.
Because he exaggerates bad pickup lines, the studio audience experiences supreme awkwardness. A hypocritical promotional pivot happens next.
So I have, I realize that every time I come on the show, I'm always promoting something, and, I just wanted to come out tonight and not going to mention it. I mean, I just wanted to do monologue and...
Just be here.
The only thing I am going to do is I'm going to do the Today Show on Tuesday, and then the David Letterman Show, and that's it.
And that's about it, huh?
And the only thing I will be talking about on those shows is my special, which will be on Tuesday night at 10 o'clock. Excuse me. But it's funny doing a special because you meet a lot of new people, and you're constantly working with new people and new directors, and we had to put together a cast and crew, and we had to actually choose people, and we made some
I think, very, very important selections of new talent and things, and that's why I'm real happy. And the premise of the show, as you know, is called All Commercials.
All commercials.
And the reason that came about is that, you know, one time I asked people what they liked about my last specials. Thank you. What they liked about my last specials, and they said we really like the commercials best. So, you know, that's what I'm...
You better eat before it gets cold.
Anyway.
Shall we show a film clip of your special coming up that you didn't want to talk about? Or?
You want to do that now, or...?
His false humility creates a brilliant meta-joke. A ridiculous automotive advertisement concludes this wild experiment.
Won the award for the best local commercial.
Okay, let's see the best local commercial. From where was it from?
Edgerton, Minnesota.
Minnesota.
This is our head mechanic, Jose. Jose is hooking me up to this lie detector machine at my request. Why am I doing this? So I can prove to you people once and for all, here at Creasel Brothers Used Cars, we know what we sell. If I lie one tiny bit, you'll hear it.
It's on, Mr. Creasel.
Good. Hi, I'm Al Creasel. Okay, I was lying. My name is Emmett Creasel. I changed it for the business. But we here at Creasel Used Cars aren't lying. We aren't kidding. We're telling the truth when we say we have used cars in A1 condition, A2, A3. We have used cars. This is my wife, my girlfriend, a woman I know, and our son. Odds are he's my son. But isn't she beautiful? I was drunk. Here at Creasel Brothers Used Cars, we have easy credit terms. Well, they're a little tricky, but remember, we guarantee every car, every other car. We guarantee we won't guarantee any car. Creasel Brothers is a name you can count on, rely on, pronounce.
9. When a guest refuses to sit. The fastest Steve Martin interview. Destroying a heartwarming introduction, Steve Martin executes a brilliant satirical entrance. An arrogant memory loss joke approaches next.
Sometimes people do. They make a big hit, and all of a sudden...
No, Steve is a very consistent human being. I think he is the same guy he was when he was selling programs at Disneyland. He's been working since he's a kid, and a slow rise. He is very, very successful now, but his success came very, very slowly, up an inch at a time, and everybody thought it was an overnight success, but he struggled from the time he's a kid. He did magic acts. He sold magic at Disneyland. He sold guide books of Disneyland, and he worked very hard, and his success has not changed him at all. As a matter of fact, one of the things I like so much about...
This intentional disrespect mocks standard Hollywood talk show etiquette. A shameless promotional confession arrives soon.
Working at the Riviera, I see the show, and I see... Have we met, by the way?
Yes, we've met.
Oh, I remember now. Carl,
To admit selfish motives shatters the traditional humble guest persona. An abrupt exit announcement follows this chaos.
Anyway, I'm working in Vegas, and I see Carl out here not plugging anything. And I can't stand it. It's a crime against television, not to plug, so I thought I'd come on and plug. I'm in Vegas.
That's right, you're in Vegas.
I'm at the Riviera. I just want to plug.
Without hesitation, the comedian treats the prestigious broadcast like a cheap billboard. Absurd casino complaints happen next.
Listen, I gotta catch a plane back to Vegas. It is so great in Vegas!
What starts as a standard interview becomes a masterclass in anti-comedy. A sudden stage departure approaches.
No, they got this stuff there called alcohol. And they give it to you if you win money from them. Listen, I got to split. I got to go back.
It's so nice to see you haven't changed, Steve. I want to tell you.
Just a regular guy. I gotta be me.
Because he abandons his seat, the studio audience experiences supreme confusion. A brilliant host retaliation concludes everything.
Another show business story of a young man who's the same today as he was when he first started.
No matter how much I like the guy, I don't want to sit on his ice cubes.
That's right. That's why we had put a reversible cushion. No, we just turned the cushion around.
That's right. We're fine.
His toxic character gone, the veterans deliver one final visual punchline. This meta-joke remains an unmatched masterpiece. 10. The ultimate visual gag. Steve Martin becomes the Great Flydini. Extracting impossible objects from his trousers, the comedian invents supreme visual shock. The formal introduction happens next.
Over the years, The Tonight Show has presented and introduced some of the greatest magicians in the world. But there is no one who quite compares to my first guest tonight. This is a particular interest of mine, and I'm very proud to present this gentleman's amazing illusions. Would you welcome the Great Flydini?
Without spoken words, this bizarre magician creates masterful, uncomfortable tension. Absurd physical gags arrive soon. The silent performance destroys traditional wholesome entertainment standards. A brilliant host reaction concludes this madness.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen some amazing effects, ladies and gentlemen, over the years, but you have to admit Flydini has shown us more than we ever wanted to see in magic. Please, let's bring him back for a little bow.
And there you have it. 10 times Steve Martin turned The Tonight Show into his own wild comedy laboratory. Whether he was entertaining dogs, breaking television illusions, or sitting in absolute silence, he proved that true genius lives in pure chaos. Which of these abstract experiments broke your brain the most? Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and subscribe for more legendary television moments.